Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to be doing Pilates. As soon as you jump on, just leave a comment letting me know you're here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Dr. Ruhal. Oh, got somebody else. Good morning, Shalio. Good morning, Joe and Diana. You guys are on top of it this morning. Oh, good morning, Patty. Or Pat, sorry. There's so many of you guys, I forget sometimes with the comments with your full name on there. Good morning, good morning. Today we're doing Pilates. We'll get started, let a couple more people jump on. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed the weather yesterday. It was so warm. I think I'm still a little sunburnt, but I'm getting over it. Good morning. Oh, good morning, Dorothy. All right. Well, we're going to start getting warmed up. As you jump on, just feel free to jump in with us. No equipment needed today, just enough space to lay on the ground. So let's go ahead and get started. Stand up with me. We're going to just start with neck rolls. Make sure I can see my paper. All right. So just nice and slow, going in one direction to start. Good. And switch. Go the other way. All right. Wrist and ankles next. So to start rolling out those wrists, going each direction, roll out those ankles, and bring them up, or you can keep that toe and pivot on it. Oh, you were a Patty when you were younger. Good, then I don't feel so bad. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Sue. Yeah, it's kind of hard with some of you guys who have like your full name or you and your husband's name on your Facebook. I read it and I'm like, okay, don't mess this up. Good morning, Sledge. Good morning, Joy. All right, guys. Next thing we're going to do is trunk rotation, so feet flat on the floor. Just rotating nice and slow at first. Try to twist as much as you possibly can. Hope you guys are doing well on our June Just for a Day challenge. I actually am not proud of my hours from last week. So this week, I'm going to hit it hard, get a little more. Okay, so this time, start to pivot onto that toe. Really exaggerate the twist. Good, couple more here. Alright, shake it out. Next thing we're doing is the hip hinge. So just pushing my hips back, feeling that stretch in my hamstrings coming up. Pressing forward just a little bit and then going right back down. Really working on hip mobility here. Start activating that core. Nice and slow. Make sure you're thinking about pinching those shoulder blades together behind you, not hunching forward. We're going to keep our back straight and our chest up. Good, one more. All right, next thing we're going to do is those step overs. So imagine you have a hurdle next to you. Step up and over, tap the floor with your toe, or set it down if you need to. Come right back and then switch. Nice and slow with these. You may hear some pops. I hear some pops when I do it. And that's fine as long as it's not causing any pain. Good. Good. Strong core. right, last one. Next thing we're going to do, turn that into a knee hug. Switch sides. Ooh. Try not to lose your balance like I did. Good, big squeeze. All right, take out the hug, just drive that knee up now into a march. Try to hold for a second if you can at the top. Good. All right, going into quad stretch, switching back and forth. Good. And turn that into a butt kick. So squeezing your hamstrings to bring your heel up to your glutes. Good. And rest. Arm circles are next. Small forwards. Then we're going to get started. We got 11 people. Heck yeah. Happy Tuesday, guys. I hope this rain goes away. Good. Little bigger. And all the way. Alternate right and left. Good. Switch. Backwards, nice and small. So today we are going to do 2 positions. We're going to do quadruped, so we're going to be on our hands and knees, a little bigger. We'll be on our hands and knees. If you guys need a towel or a yoga mat or something, you'll need that. Take plenty of time to roll out your wrists and ankles, or well, mostly your wrists, because we're on those a lot. So alternate right and left. But then we'll be on your back for a little bit, and that'll be it. Good. Shake it out. Grab a drink. Make sure you have everything, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll start in quadruped position, so on your hands and knees. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, guys. Thanks for tuning in. 13 people. Oh, I lost one. It's 12. I get so excited with some of you, when all you guys are on here. Oh, okay. First position we are doing, or first exercise, I should say, we are doing, is just a bird dog. So, nice and slow. If you guys need to, do a couple of those cat-cows, so coming up, then arching your back, coming down. We want to find that neutral spine, so we want our back to be flat. So we're going to do a bird dog, but we're going to do it as a hold. So we'll start right arm, left leg, hold here, and then after about 30 seconds, we're going to switch and do the other side. If it's too challenging for you, feel free to come down if you feel like you're losing your balance, but really activate that core. So that's where it's going to bring you that stability. So draw in that core, come up, try to hold here. Then we'll switch and go to the other side. Okay? So 30 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. If these bird dogs are getting easy for some of you guys, feel free to either move that knee backwards, that makes it a little more challenging, or if you want, you can go into that high plank position and try it that way. I don't think I'm ready for the high plank position. Whew. Good, strong core, straight line all the way from my hand to my toe. Good. We'll switch in 3, 2, 1, switch. Nice and slow. And go. Good. Really make sure you're activating those back muscles as you're trying to keep your arm up, as you're trying to keep your leg back. You're using those glutes, using our core to keep us stable and keep our balance. Good. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. And 3, 2, 1. Drop it down and rest. All right. Next thing we're doing is a leg lift pulse. So I want, see if I can get it so you guys can see it. There we go. So we're going to have our leg out, toes pointed out, and we're just going to pulse at the top for 30 seconds. So notice that I only have what I'd say at the most a foot where I'm pulsing. So you don't need to go up and down all the way right here. It's that very small movement at the top, and it's probably going to burn. If you guys need to drop your leg down for a little bit, that's fine. We'll do our right leg and then we'll switch over to our left. Okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're pressing your hands through the floor, not letting your shoulders cave in. We're keeping a strong core no matter what exercise we're doing. Point that toe. Good. Almost there. Feel the burn. Switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Ooh, these burn. Okay, and go. My hip is directly above my knee. My shoulders are right above my hands. Always check your position. Good. Pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Shake those legs out. Ah. Those burn. If you feel like they were too easy, try to focus on where you're pulsing at. So maybe go a little more closer to the top. Try to really define that to a small pulse. The more defined the movement is, the more difficult it is. Okay, next thing we're doing is hydrants. So starting with our right leg, we're just doing repetitions here. So coming up, remember that if I had a glass on my back, which, you know, I should just do that at some point since I say it so much. But remember, as I come up, I'm not bringing my whole body up. It's just as much as my hip allows for, okay? So if it's just this, then that's fine too, okay? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. My knee should come back and meet my other knee that's on the ground. Good. Really open up that hip. Squeeze for just a second at the top. Come right back down. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Get back in that set position. Strong core. Press through your hands and go. Good. Breathe. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Big squeeze. And 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Shake out those legs. If you need to, roll out those wrists. Next one we're doing is shoulder taps. So in a high plank position, just tapping those shoulders for 30 seconds. Okay? We're going to get started in about 15 seconds. If you need to, for these, you can be on your knees, but I'm going to challenge you to have your knees out like this, okay? So we don't want you too far up like this. That kind of makes it a little too easy for some of us. So walk those knees out at least just a little bit. And try it like that. Really activate that core. That's what we're working on here. 3, 2, 1, go. If you are on your toes, widen out your feet. That's going to make it a lot easier so you're not rocking back and forth too much. Pull that belly button in toward your spine. Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Drop it down. Next exercise we're doing is a tricep push-up. You guys can choose. I'm going to show the modified version for these. But for the tricep, it's important that you keep your hands in close. Your elbows should brush the sides of your body as you go down. But what I want you guys to do is be kind of in a quadruped position, like this. And so as I go down, my forehead is almost going toward the floor. It doesn't need to touch the floor, just coming down just slightly and pressing right back up. So notice that my elbows didn't go all the way back behind me, and that's fine. If you guys want to make it more challenging, of course, just walk those feet out or come into a full push-up position. But I'm going to show the modified because this does put a lot of stress on your arms, and because my triceps are a little weak right now, for being honest. Okay, so we're going to do 30 seconds. Take it at your own pace. You can do as many or as few as you need to. Just really focus on the movement, going down slow, and then coming right back up to a full arm extended position. Okay? We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and slow. If this aggravates, like your elbows, if you feel any pain with this, if you need to, just widen out your hands. Just do that regular push-up position. If you're doing a tricep one, you should feel this right in the back of your arms. Good job, guys. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, grab a drink if you need to. We're going right back into bird dogs. This time we're just going to wrap it up a little faster. Then we'll do our exercises on our back. All right. So, starting with bird dog holds, maybe on the floor. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to push my leg back a little bit, make it a little more challenging. Use that core. Good. If you want a little extra challenge here, you can pulse your hand and your arm just like this. You can just hold it here. Good, breathe. Really squeeze that belly button in. Good, switch in 3, 2, 1, switch. Come up and go. Good job, guys. Don't let that arm or leg fall. Keep it up. Use those muscles in your back. Good. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Rest. Whew. Roll out those wrists. And we're going to those straight leg pulses. Whew. I feel like my leg has not, or my hamstrings and my glutes have not recovered from the last time we did these pulses. Okay, we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Just right leg to start. Good. Stay toward the top. If that's too difficult, come toward the middle or drop it down and come right back up if you need to. Good. Point that toe. Breathe. Press through the floor. We're going to switch in 3, 2, 1, switch. Come up, point the toe, and go. Don't let those shoulders cave. Strong shoulders, press through your hands. Make sure we're at the top with that pulse. Small movement. Woo. Feel the burn. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Okay, giving you a second that we're going to those fire hydrants. Oh, I just want to know if some of you guys laugh at me while I teach, because I feel like I'm here. Whew, and I'm always struggling. I'm very vocal about how much I'm struggling. All right, hydrants, starting with our right leg in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Hold the squeeze at the top. Every time you do one, think about, am I activating my core? Good. Good. We'll switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Check your form. And when you're ready, good. Good. Make sure we're not rocking back and forth. We should stay in the same position. The only thing that's moving right now is our left leg. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. We're going into shoulder taps. And we're going to go into those quickly because we're using different muscle groups. We're really focusing on our core here. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Rise up and tap. Remember, widen out your feet. Activate your core. Good job, guys. Breathe. Three, 2, 1. Drop it down. Rest. Going into tricep push-ups, but roll out those wrists. I always call my wrists my ankles when I do classes. It's inevitable. All right, once again, tricep push-up. My hands are in close, just right underneath my shoulders. And instead of letting my elbows come back out, I want them to come straight back, okay? So you can do whichever position you want. I'm gonna do my hands and knees again. If you're feeling brave, walk those knees out. You can do it like this, or you can go on your toes. All right? 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, you don't need to go all the way down. Good. Big squeeze at the top. Good. Keep going. Give me a couple more. Three, two, one. Woo, rest. Grab a drink if you need one, then we're coming onto our backs. Oh my gosh. We hit a little bit of everything there, I feel like. Oh. Okay, while you grab a drink, the next exercise we are doing, or the first one on our back that we're doing, is a dead bug. So we've done those before. We're going to be up like this. My right arm and my left leg go down at the same time. Touch the floor, get as close to the floor as you can, and then switch my other leg. So you really have to focus here. Opposite arm, opposite legs going down. Come right back up. Really press your, try to press your whole back through the floor. So my whole back is in contact with the floor. That's really causing me to activate my core, making sure that I do so, and then do it that way, okay? So what I mean by that is I don't want to be doing these, if you can see, with my back arched or any part of it off the ground. I want my whole back to stay in contact with the floor as I do this, okay? So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and slow. These are your own pace. I really want you to just focus on the movement here. Focus on your core engagement. Good. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Next thing we're going to do is what's called a double leg buck. So just like a glute bridge, but make sure you can see my toes. But I want you to bring those heels in close towards your glutes and pull those toes up off the ground. I don't want your toes to touch the ground at all while you're doing this. Before we do these, I want you to think about your pelvis position. So right now, if my back, same thing with the dead bugs, if my back is arched, then my pelvis is probably pointing up. I want to pull in my core so that my pelvis stays down. That kind of gives me that glute activation, and then as I press up, I'm activating my hamstrings and my glutes. We just want to make sure we use those glutes as well. So toes up off the ground, rotate back, engage that core, and then shoot your hips up. So we're just going up, holding for about a 2-second count, and then coming right back down. Okay? So we'll do 30 seconds worth, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Good. Breathe. Activate your core. Toes are still up off the ground. Good. 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh. Next thing we got is a bicycle. We're going to do these nice and slow. Couple options if you need to modify. So we can do the bike like this, where we're back, rotating like that. Or your option is to stay flat on the ground, bring your knee up to your elbow, and switch. Okay? So modify it however you need to. But I want you guys to go slow. So a lot of you, or a lot of people, do them like this. I want you to really focus on slow I think I've said before, act like there's a stamp on the heel of your foot, and that every time you go out, you're trying to stamp the wall next to you or something. So you're pressing that leg out and then holding and coming back. So we want it to be nice and slow. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Try to get your elbows close to your knee as you can. Remember, if I need a rest, I can come down, do them like this. Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. All right, last exercise is penguins. So, you know these. My feet are in close. My shoulders are the goal is to try to get my shoulder blades up off the floor. If you guys can't do that all the way, that's fine, just stay here. But engaging that core to pull me up, and then just going from side to side. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Try to not just go through the motions. Think about how far you're reaching. Or can you get close to your toe? Can you go a little farther than you did the last time? Good. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Whoo, drop it down. Rest. We're right on time. So go ahead and bring those arms and legs out. Stretch them out as far as you possibly can. Good. Big reach in both directions. Grab that knee. Pull it up toward your chest. Roll out that ankle if you need to. Good. Drop it over to the other side, so crossing your body. You want to keep your shoulder on the floor, both of your shoulders on the floor. Just reaching over until you feel a stretch right in that hip. Good. Release. Grab that other knee, bring it up to your chest. And drop it over to the other side. Good. Release. Come up nice and slow. We're going to go into child's pose. Good. So bring my hips down to my heels. My feet, or my knees are a little wider than my feet. Reach all the way to the other side of the room and drop it down. Big reach. Walk those hands to the left. Should feel this stretch a little more in your right side. And walk it over to the right. Big stretch. Good. Come up slow. We're on our butt. We're going to do butterfly and a hurdler stretch, and we're going to be done. So bring those feet in just as close as that is comfortable, and then try to push, either push with your hands or just bring them down yourself. You want to feel that stretch right in those inner thighs. Nice big deep breaths. There's a bird outside my house that is really angry right now. All right. Next one, bring one leg out. We're going to reach as far as you can. If you need to, you can bring both legs out just like this. We're just stretching over to our right side. Try to press that knee down, straighten out that leg. Good, walk it to the middle. Stretch toward the middle. And over to that left side. Try to straighten out that leg. Good. All right, stand it up. We'll stretch out our arms. So bring that arm over to the other side. And switch. And bring it back and behind, stretch out that tricep and that shoulder. Switch. Good. Cross those hands together in front. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Kind of arch your back a little bit. Good. Arms out wide. Try to pull those thumbs together. Good. Shake it out. Deep breath in. Exhale, come to your toes. One more deep breath in. Exhale a little farther into it. Good. Come up slow, one vertebrae at a time. And you're done. Good job today, guys. Happy Tuesday. I hope the rain goes away, but I hope you guys have a great day. Woo, I look tired. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope your June challenge is going well. Do something today that makes you feel proud, and have a good day.